What's going on, guys? Dan with Barrel Blades and Barbells. I apologize if this video gets interrupted. I got my little dude with me down here, my little 2-year-old. So he likes to get in on the action. So the reason I'm doing this video though is I wanted to try being the first person to do a video on this thing. So I have been patiently waiting for this to come out. This is the, let's see, is it upside down? Yeah, it's this way. There we go. I think that's right. Yeah. So this is the Strike Industries 6-inch handguard that they came out with. It's been, I don't know, a week ago, it finally dropped. I've been patiently waiting for this because this is my CZ. Yeah, bud. I know. So as you can see, this is a pistol setup, but it is very long in the front end. Let me flip it around here. There you go, you can see. So this has basically the same handguard that comes on the carbine model, but it has the pistol length barrel, which the barrel actually ends right here. All of this is just a, hey, you gotta be quiet, man. This is just a flash suppressor, muzzle brake, all that. So we're gonna do a box opening, and we're gonna attempt to do a install on this. So we'll see how this operation goes. Okay, so first thing, little unboxing. I have already unboxed this. I got anxious and it was in my truck, so I was like, ooh, I'm gonna open it. So unboxing, just so everybody knows, this is the FDE model, and this actually comes, this is the handguard itself. It actually comes wrapped in some bubble wrap. I did not put the bubble wrap back on. So this is the handguard. It does come with this guy here, which is like a fake suppressor. And I believe this is the tightening nut for the suppressor, or the fake suppressor, and it comes with some tools. So that's pretty much it. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to use the fake suppressor. See what it looks like. I do have a couple cans that I can run on this, so that's something that I'm kind of, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this is what the actual handguard looks like. There's down the middle and the other side. So it's kind of a neat setup. I will tell you that this thing came out the day it dropped. I attempted to get black, and I had to go with the FDE because the black was already sold out. So it went fast, but I did manage to get one. So I'm happy. I think the FDE is actually going to look really nice with the setup I have. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is work on this guy, getting this off. And as always, always make sure the weapon is clear. We're on safe, or we're in a safe status there, so should be good there. I'm sure if you haven't seen the video that I did on this once before, some of the install pieces, parts, this is from Strike Industries. Pretty much everything on this is from Strike Industries, with the exception of the hand stop here. It actually came with that, but all the aftermarket parts are Strike Industry. It does have the new solar element from Sightmark on top, SB Tactical pistol brace, and I recently put one of my extra Surefire lights on it. So that's obviously going to be getting swapped over to the new handguard. But yeah, so to get this thing apart, if you know anything about CZ Scorpions, there are several different models of this thing. There's a carbine model, there's a micro model, there's this model, there's the standard model, which actually has this kind of angled 4-piece, but it's way back here. And I believe there's one other one. So there's like 4 or 5 different models of this thing. But most people are either going to have the carbine or the short one. This one is kind of a unique one. I've only seen a couple like this. There may be a bunch of them out there, and I just don't know it. Don't take me for, you know, gospel on that. But this setup is not one of the normal ones, from what I understand. The normal one with this handbrake or handguard has a barrel that sticks out about this far. There's a tool that is required to get the handguard off. It looks like a 21mm socket, like a deep well socket. It's like this long. You take the muzzle brake off, you slide this thing down on there, and back in here, there's a nut that is on the barrel that holds the handguard on. Now, it is not the barrel nut, it's the handguard nut. So we're gonna take all that off. I'm gonna show you how mine goes off, or comes off, and kind of point out a couple of the things on it. So here we go on that. All right, so for this particular model, I did go ahead and break some of this stuff loose because I don't have a vise down here. I don't have the proper setup to be able to do all this down here. So I broke some of this stuff loose beforehand. But this, like I said, this thing here that looks like the end of the barrel brake, when I pull it out, you're gonna be like, what the heck is that? Because that's my finger. That thing is like 5 inches, 6 inches long. This is the brake that goes on the end of this. Why? I got no idea. But this is what they use on the end of this thing. So when I said this isn't a normal setup, this is extensively long muzzle brake. The barrel is way down in there. So you can see if I put it at an angle there, you can kind of see like there, it's like ends right there. That's where the barrel actually ends, about that point. So it's back in there a good 5-6 inches. What the normal micro and the standard short one, you have to take the muzzle brake off, or the thread adapter, or thread protector, whichever you got, and then there's a tool, or you can use a boxed end wrench, a flat-sided wrench, put on there and twist it loose. This one and the carbine, you can use that long tool I was talking about. But if you have the carbine, you only can do it with the tool. This model, I actually got lucky because the tool's like 35 bucks, and I can actually break mine loose with this guy. So I actually went ahead, broke mine loose, got it opened up to where I can actually take it apart fairly easily. Now, something I did find out the hard way, nothing bad happened, but it did kind of scare the crap out of me, is if you have the charging handle to the rear, there is tension on the charging handle then, and it will try to shoot the handguard off, which freaked me the heck out. So before you go torquing on it and have a freak out moment, oh my God, I just broke my gun, put the charging handle, the bolt, to the forward position. So I'm gonna get this the rest of the way cranked loose, pull the handguard off, and take a look and see what we got in this thing. Might have to speed this portion up. It's a lot longer than I thought. Okay, there, it's off. And that is the nut that's way down in there. So this, as you can see on the front side here, this side being the front, has hex shoulders to it. It goes in like this. This slides over this, then this threads back on to the barrel, the end of the barrel itself. Now, I watched a bunch of videos on this. They said that there was usually quite a bit of Loctite and gunk down in there. So there's some metal shavings. I don't know what that's from. I'm guessing manufacturing, but who knows. But when you go to pull this thing apart, it did take some torque. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had to really crank on it. But that is essentially what this thing looks like down in there. Obviously, it's threaded back on further back to the shoulder here, I believe, but that's essentially what you have. So that's how the handguard actually comes off. Like I said, there's two tools. One's for the short style, which essentially would look like this, but it would have one of these that's a little different. It's got two flat shoulders, or there's one like this that the barrel's really long, 16 inch, it's carbine style, with this guy threaded on right here, and then you still got barrel coming out here. So depending on which model you have, if you have this model, you can use a 21 millimeter, and I did it with a standard socket, but I recommend a deep well socket. If you have one available, it would work much better. I just kind of jerry-rigged it and made it work. I just dropped the socket or the extension in that far. I put it all down in this way and cracked it loose. Do I recommend that? No, but I did it. So it does work. So let's start putting it together. Okay, so to assemble this thing, I kind of already started a little bit, but I wanted to get so you guys could see. This piece right here is what actually holds the handguard on. So this round thing here, as you can see, there's 2 screws right there. So you slide this thing down over the end and you tighten those 2 screws. Once those are tightened, and you have to make sure that this cut that's in the bottom of it is facing straight down. Then you'll take this guy, and before I get too far ahead of myself, charging handle. Put your charging handle in, have it in there, that way it's ready to go. You're gonna slide it down in there like so. So slides in and locks into place. There is this piece right here, that's what tightens, what the bolt tightens into. So it's kind of the nut. You're gonna take this bolt, feed it in the end of this hole right here, and you're gonna tighten it down. Oh, what you got, bud? You got a snake? Oh man, he's got a snake, guys. All right, slide wrench, tightened it down. Don't go crazy because this is polymer. All right, so there you have that. So for the, is it a snake?
No, it's a belt.
Oh, it's a belt now? Okay. So for the fake can, you're gonna drop it right down in the end. There's an end cap. I didn't pull the end cap out here. Should have pulled that out for you.
I help you?
This is the end cap. Nope, you can't help right now. Drop the end cap down on there. Castle nut. Castle nut drops in the end and just rotates into place.
This is goes in
Use the
here.
supplied tool.
This is goes in here. Then.
Oh, it goes in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes in here.
And then you're gonna just give it a good twist, lock it into place. And there you have it complete. Charging handle on. Locks into place nice there. Make sure everything operates real nice and clean. I will say you're not supposed to MP5 these, slap them down, because it can actually break some stuff, but I'm not saying I've never done it. That is a clean look, man. Very clean, very, very shortened feel. I can't wait to get the Wolfman on this. Yeah, if you guys got questions on the install on this, I will say this is a very nice aluminum piece. If you got questions on, you know, the install or how it's performing or anything, by all means put them in the comments, and if I have to, I'll even make another video. But very cool design. I really like the way this thing looks now. That is so sweet. Hopefully you guys like the video. If you got any other questions, concerns, comments, by all means, hit me up. And as always, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, stay tuned. I'm trying to post more videos. It may be a little bit, I'm gonna be at some Army training for the next month, so I might not get anything up for a minute, but stick with me. I will be back. Yeah, hopefully get some rounds through this, guys. So as always, everybody, stay tuned, stay tactical. I'll see you next time.